way.
Looking towards me.
Guide it across your face. Don't let your face get scratched on anything, all right? Robert Downey Jr.'s first reactions to the suit were extremely positive, and he was thrilled. So that made us feel good because it is him, after all. He has to feel comfortable being in it. He enjoys the process. He wants to be in the suit as much as possible, which is fun. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Just kind of walking around. Just like,
Oh, they don't bend either, right?
No, they just...
Oh, I see.
They're basically rotational, right? They're rotators, and all the moves are hits are like this. Boom.
I thought I'd been training for all these years, and I was pretty butch, and I put on that Mark I suit, which is his kind of escape vehicle, and I almost had a personality meltdown. It also just gives me a great respect for the stuntmen and the guys who are doubling, or I don't even want to say doubling, but me and the other fellows who are really playing Tony in the suits.
Careful, actor at work. Something just snapped off.
And I'm not claustrophobic, and it wasn't anything like that. It was just I wore it for half an hour, and I kind of ran around. And the next day, I felt like my spirit had been like, I'm exaggerating, but it's like these guys are seriously tough-ass guys.
Mark I suit days, we canceled the strength training.
The first time I saw him put on the helmet, I looked at him and I said, Robert, you are Iron Man. I mean, how amazing is that? For the rest of your life, you are Iron Man. Nobody's gonna take that away from you. And he looks at me and goes, yeah, it's amazing.
I think we need to add some rust to it, but
Here we are.
3 RTs.
I love the lag bolts in there. That's great. Well, we're right about to start shooting, and we're rehearsing now. We have the run of the set. We actually started shooting second unit. We went down to the Santa Monica Pier and shot the Ferris wheel yesterday, and that was exciting because we crossed a couple shots off our list of the thousands we need. There's a stress factor that kicks in, and that starts to go away and diminish once you capture each shot and each scene on film.
I'm going to tell you right now.
But right now, all there is anxiety, stress, and going over and over again your plan of attack on this movie that's certainly the biggest movie I've ever been involved in making. I think we have about a 74-day shoot, and day one is on Monday.
So that's what we're just talking about.
Happy trails. Robert really wanted to play Tony Stark, and I really wanted him to play Tony Stark. It wasn't the most obvious choice from a studio's point of view. Unfortunately, Marvel is a new studio with a lot of freedom. We weren't dealing with the classic studio system where they have their lists that they generate. There was a lot of freedom to cast the best person for the role, because fortunately with Marvel movies, the image of the superhero is in fact the big draw, the big star. And they've learned that they've had a lot of success in the past when they've hired people who are good, interesting actors and relied upon the name of the brand itself to sort of be the thing that becomes the rallying cry from a commercial standpoint. You then are able to try to make the best movie possible.
How dare you refuse the grace of your sacred God? You're only alive because of his generosity. You are nothing, nothing! You understand me?
People have drawn parallels to the character in his own life, but that wasn't by any means the decision or part of the criteria by which we chose him. He's a tremendous American actor who has an incredible body of work, and I think has the personality of Tony Stark. He has the look that sort of matches with the comic books. There's sort of a childlike quality to Robert. There's an imagination to Robert that is very similar to Tony Stark, who's an inventor. There's a sense of humor to Robert, which Tony shared. There's a confidence. There were just so many qualities as you began to look through the history of the comic books and who Tony Stark was and really who Robert is as an actor and